Hey guys, it's your boy V back with more Mortgage Vet content, and we might have, or I might have, some news for you through these new events. So the July update is done. There's not gonna be any mid-month patch. It seems like for the Asgard updates, it was basically the normal update with the Odin tier 4, and of course the Luna tier 4 that we got for the summer days. Now after that, we have the new update preparation event going on, which will be probably starting tonight at reset. I'm not sure, maybe it could be today for you depending on where you're living, but it actually gives us some thoughts and stuff about the new events, new characters coming to the game, and the next update, which is going to be next week. So we all know that in the archive you could basically see the new token, which was about like the red question mark token, which a lot of people have been thinking about if it is going to be a mutant update, or the red one could mean magic and maybe Doctor Strange might get a tier 4 with maybe, let's say, Wiccan tier 3 or something. But we will see about that. This is a bit weird, but it might also reveal something about this update. Anyways, so we have this August preparation event going on. This is the main one, where we have, so Alliance Store donation event, love it, of course, nice event. Pre-event if did quest, this is the token that we have been talking about, the red question mark token. It could mean a lot of things, but yeah, it's just that. We have the event world boss legend going on, very easy to beat for every player, much easier actually than the original world boss legend. 15 energy per entry, really good rewards, do it. We also have the stage clear rewards, so, and yeah, you get some extra accumulative rewards as you go through this 7 days, 14 clears, you get the whole rewards. And then we have the gold bonus mission, like them, just some extra stuff. I would love to have more ISO 8 distribution, as well as changed discount, so you can change your ISO 8 sets if you want to. Uru combine event, as well as the Odin's blessing higher chance up, and the Uru unequip quest, unequip cost 50% discount as well, so you can do that. So that's probably the main thing about this. After this one, they actually added a pretty sneaky line, which, like, they keep doing this, they like teasing us. So after all this thing happened, there is a few lines that they added. A group of mercenaries has started a hunt to stop the criminal supervillain. Please look forward to the August update. So as it says mercenaries, it's not gonna be Doctor Strange. Okay, so it's not gonna be a magic update. That's actually confirmed. Now, mercenaries, whenever you hear mercenaries, honestly, one single name comes to my mind: Deadpool. The freaking merc with a mouth. So are we really gonna get Deadpool tier 4 finally into the game, and a group of mercenaries, because he's a mercenary, and actually it could just be a mutant update altogether, because if I go right here, check out the mutants, there are a bunch of mercenary mutants that we have in the game. We have Deadpool, of course. We also have, it could be finally time for Domino probably to get something transcended or tier 3 skill, because she has been a really nice character, but I never got to get the uniform because basically it did not make any difference. So probably Domino could be coming, as well as Phantom X, which is also, I believe, a mercenary. So I do think that Deadpool, Phantom X, and Domino might be getting something from this update. Deadpool probably being the prior tier 4, Domino getting the transcended, and as well as Phantom X getting the transcended or the tier 3. Now I still don't have any idea who's gonna be the criminal in the post that they talked about, because they could be a lot of mutant criminals that we have had over the years. Now I don't think it's gonna be Juggernaut, because Juggernaut got a uniform quite a while, like a few months ago or whatever. But I was just thinking who could be the villain that they're talking about, and if, like, honestly, if that's really a new villain that they're gonna be introducing to the game, it could be someone great. It's just criminal, so I'm not sure who to really point out to as in terms of criminal. If it was some magical power, something said, I could maybe Omega Red could be something, but I don't think Omega Red is gonna come. Like Bishop might get something as it is, but I doubt that. I do think that if it's gonna be Deadpool, I feel that it's gonna be Phantom X and Domino. I do think that these two guys have the best chance to actually get something. I'm not sure if that's gonna be Warpath or Dazzler. I don't think that's gonna happen. It has to be something, at least in the words that they said. I don't think that's gonna happen. So I do think, again, I believe that Deadpool is the priority tier 4, there, which I think should be happening. And Domino as well as Phantom X has a really high chance of getting a Transcended or a tier 3, one of them. I have no idea about the criminal though. I would be totally honest. I can't do any speculations. Now, I don't think you would call Apocalypse criminal. Okay, so it is possible if it's gonna be a mutant update, it could be Apocalypse tier 4 with the mid month, which is gonna be huge because Apocalypse gets a new uniform as a combat. He's gonna replace some of really good metas. Of course, he's already out by Doctor Octopus. He will be cutting down the days of Doctor Octopus if we get basically Apocalypse. And if Apocalypse comes, he's gonna take over the combat villain ABX. So that's gone from this guy. And only thing Doctor Octopus will be good at, either it's gonna be of course that's gonna be the human combat day, which he's actually the best right now, as well as we also have the villain combat alliance battle legend, which could be taken by Apocalypse, or Apocalypse will be just for ABX. So there are multiple possibilities if Apocalypse actually comes as a mid-month update, which means that Dr. Octopus will have to go from the meta. Although not totally, just to cut some of the days, because basically you need one supervillain combat character right now in the game, which is Dr. Octopus. He basically covers all the combat villain and human days ABL, except the combat hero, which is ABX, which is Moon Knight is still best, which I do think probably Reed Richards Fantastic Four update could come, or maybe Black Panther could come to replace him, just to cut down the days of Dr. Octopus from the A Alliance battle totally, maybe like 2 or 3 days, which Apocalypse will be the best, and he needs to honestly come back to the meta. It has been quite a long time since this Apocalypse uniform, and I think he's gonna be insane as a native tier 2 goes to tier 4. That is totally possible. Apart from that, like, why I do think that mercenaries, of course, that's the X-Men sort of thing, and Deadpool definitely comes to the mind. Honestly, we do actually have these relay packs. I'm not sure if this has anything to do with that though, but still, we also have the X-Men growth material relay pack in this one. It could be just a coincidence that they are basically doing the relay packs with while they said that the mercenaries will be coming with this update. So it could just be a total mislead from my end at the moment, but at least looking at all this stuff, it could just mean that X-Men is gonna be, and slash mutants are gonna be the next update. And if it is mutant, it opens a lot of doors for the next updates to come. Now, I'm not sure what comic issue we will be getting from this update, but if that's gonna be Deadpool tier 4, that also opens the doors for freaking Cable tier 4. But I don't know, if you talk about Deadpool, honestly I would talk about Cable. So it becomes a bit clustered after that, but I do feel if Cable gets something, it could be with Strife tier 3 as well, because Strife also needs one. So it is a possibility that maybe we just get the Deadpool tier 4, Domino Transcended, then we get Phantom X Transcended, and maybe a new criminal, whatever the villain character from the Mutant Comics that we will be getting in the game. For the mid-month patch, it's gonna be either Apocalypse tier 4 with someone else in the tier 3 or Transcend department, or freaking Cable tier 4 along with a uniform for Strife and a tier 3. Because I do think that Strife is long overdue for a uniform and a rework that he needs. He was meta, he was insane, he's still really good in Alliance Conquest, but the Transcended and tier 3 characters are just too strong for him to handle these days. And he was insane back then. So that's, I think, how it's gonna be. So I feel like mutant update is gonna be a big boom for this update, and mid-month patch, yeah, that could be something to debate about. I'm still not sure who's gonna be the villain for this main update, because whatever the villain is gonna be, either is gonna be who's already in the game or someone new. We would love a new character in the game who goes to maybe tier 3 or a tier maybe Transcended, and with the mid-month being either Apocalypse or say this guy. It is totally possible. Although I don't think Rogue is gonna get a tier 4 because Luna just came, and I don't think she will be able to cope up with Luna, at least for now. Maybe wait until Kamala Khan for a new speed tier 4. So let me know what you think of the video. Let me know what you think about the mercenaries that were mentioned in the post. I do think it's Deadpool 100%, unless I'm like really wrong and there is someone else. But when you talk about mercenaries, the merc with the mouth is the only one that comes to the mind. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and let me in the comment section what you think about the next update, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.